one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. And he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Out to his right. And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Second down, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. He is going to have a Jets first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A first down throw for Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Hall. He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Here we go, Scott. Delta. 319.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
And that That's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to double up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First down. Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Fields. The open man is Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Green 19 does what? Right.
Now, Fields. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields now. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6. At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Good.
To throw is Fields.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
This a design run with Fields. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Williams on the stop. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long. play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. The screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And takes a big lick at the end of that one, but he hangs on to the football. That's what counts, as he has it set up first and goal at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score. Chiefs 41, Jets 7. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Fields now to throw on first down. That is caught left side by Taylor. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's second and 3 to go.
41-yard line. Here we go. 319, you guys see that? Extend. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
To throw is Fields. bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big play for KC. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the and he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing is Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21. First down. Fields on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap. And a give to Hall. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third down, here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot. But that's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, son.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
19 is what? Extend.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this off.
To the goal line and in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Here we go.
Fields to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Mahomes on first down. Trying to set up the screen here with the check-in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Mahomes now on second down. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Take this in, back to the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw is Fields. Forced. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
That ball over the middle, it's Wilson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Off we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Hey, Monday. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Green 19, just what? Press, what's right? Right.
Here's Fields. This one complete right side. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New York. Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Yellow.
the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Hey, 43. 50. 50.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He's going to let to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go.
Second down, it's Fields. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scrambles. And give them a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. This one caught by Lazard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 6.
Here we go. 222, 222.
Again, here's Hall. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Throw on the run is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And he will score. Game on. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
32. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Yellow. Attack. Yellow. Attack.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow. Let's go 180.
They'll stay on the... And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
15.
They'll drop to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That's the score. Chiefs 42. Jets 32.
final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Escaping to his left. And he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on first down. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here comes second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
10 yards. And the Jets, first down.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host the game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.